Everyone, it's Jeannie again, and I am back today to talk about my crafty projects for 2018. And so I've got some notes here, and I've got a few little cute pictures for you to look at. I am trying to gear myself up to do some potentially some facing the camera videos this year, but I'm just not really ready to do that yet. So I decided I would give you something cute to look at, and I have many of you always asking me about Otis. He is our Jack Russell Terrier, and he was 16 in September. So he's our little man, and these are some recent pictures of him. So I thought you guys could take a look at those while we chit-chat a little bit about my crafty plans for 2018. So again, I have some little notes here to the side, and if you've watched my recent videos, you know that I'm still doing lots of hauls, and I have started my 2018 paper crafting project series. And if you're interested in that, just look back a couple videos ago and you'll be able to get the guidelines for that. Anybody is welcome to join, and I will get a playlist going for that. I've had some difficulty with my YouTube account, but I digress. So anyway, so let's talk about my crafty goals then for 2018. First things first, you guys, is besides my series, which will include all kinds of different paper crafts, I also want to really focus on scrapbook layouts. I didn't do as many of those. I didn't count them up, but I didn't do as many of those. I never do as many as I want to do. So anyway, so I am going to, my goal for 2018 is I want to try to do 3 scrapbook layouts a month, and which would be a total of 36 for the year. I know that doesn't sound like very many, but I think initially I wanted to say 50, and I'm just afraid if I shoot too high, then I'll fail. And I really want to do something that's manageable. And heck, if I get more than 36 done, then great. And for the most part, my layouts will be 12 by 12. So that's my love. That's my comfort zone. So that's most likely what you'll see. And those could be part of the 12 by 12 paper craft project series. They could be standalone projects, that kind of thing. I may also throw in a pocket page here and there, because I do those occasionally when I want to supplement a 12 by 12 layout, and I've done that for years, even before pocket page or pocket life was a thing. I have always done that because I've always taken more pictures than it's very hard for me to throw pictures away. So anyway, it's easier now that we don't have to print everything that we take, but back in the day when I was always get double prints of everything, even the bad ones, it's real hard for me to throw those out. So I have a huge box full of just duplicates. A lot of them I've already scrapped. But anyway, so that's my goal. My minimum is going to be 36 scrapbook pages. There may be an occasional page that's not 12 by 12. I'm going to reserve the right to do that too. So occasionally I'll make a 6 by 12. I have some page protectors that are that size as well. So I may end up doing some odd sizes here and there, but primarily they're going to be 12 by 12. I also want to, for 2018, I also want to do at least 4 giveaways. And you guys, my giveaways will probably be a combination of things that I make, things that I want to just pay forward. So either new things from my stash or used things potentially from my stash that I don't think I'm going to finish, and or use up that I want to pass along, and or it may be if I find a good deal on something and I buy duplicates, it also might be brand new things that I just purchased to give away to you guys. So I want to do at least 4 of those, and again, these are my minimums. So 4 giveaways at least this year, and I'm going to probably go 1 per quarter. So I'll probably do, I'm shooting for February right now, like the 2nd month of the quarter, so looking at doing my first one in February. The third thing I want to do is I want to mail at least one Happy Mail per month, and I don't really have any formal pen pals. Mostly I mail things to my family and my friends, my longtime friends, and that's probably what I'll continue to do. If anybody out there is interested in doing maybe a friend mail exchange, I'm open to the possibility of doing that. So so let me know. But I include, or I think of friend mail also as even sending birthday cards to family. I know that's probably not, that probably doesn't count, but for me, and I don't know if you guys are like me, but I will, oh my gosh, I'll spend a lot of time making projects and then I don't always get them in the mail. And so I want to send out at least one, like I said, one happy mail, one item of happy mail every month. And if it's more than that, fabulous. And I know, like, I'm already planning to send a Valentine's box to my son. So I will get that in here, you know, here toward the end of this month. I may even mail it in January, and so it counts. But I also want to get at least one thing out per month. So that's, I guess that's 12 things I have to send out. And again, if anybody wants to maybe do a little pen pal, I'm open to the possibility depending on what you want to do. So feel free to message me if that's something you're interested in. My next goal that I want to do is I want to participate in at least 6 challenges. And I've actually joined a couple of social media groups. I've joined a few Facebook groups, and I joined the Crafty Mavens Getaway group, and I also joined the Cheeky Studios Facebook group, and there are frequently challenges on both of those. I would also love to do one of, I don't know if you guys watch Kelly Barron or Clarke. I have been binging them over the last several months. They're 2 of my favorite, and I can leave their contact information in the description box. But I would love to. They do a series called Scrap the Challenge, and I would love to either do a challenge with them or scrap lift something that they do or whatever. So that is one of my goals, is to participate in at least 6 challenges this year. So I might do every other month. We'll see. And that, again, any of these you guys could be interwoven into my series and sort of count as my series projects too. So there's that. And then the last thing, you guys, that I am planning to actually resume or pick up is I want to get back to doing some cross stitching, and I really have to credit my re-interest in cross stitching to my friend Sonya here on YouTube. She is CatCrazyCreations, and she does floss tube. So she does crochet videos, and she does cross stitch videos, and she is now doing scrapbooking videos because she has actually joined me in my scrapbook series, and she has gotten me interested in resuming cross stitching. And you guys, I actually was a cross stitcher before I started scrapbooking. So years ago I made several things, and I don't have very many finishes to show. I don't think I have any, because almost everything I stitched that I actually finished years ago I did as gifts. So I did like those baby announcements, and I did a lot of those baby bibs. I did a lot of fingertip towels for weddings. I did wedding pieces. I did one for my sister for her birthday, things like that. So so I don't really even have any around my house that I have done. I have one that my sister did for me that I may show you, but and that's all I need really, is another craft. But I really decided I want to be able to take something on the, I want to be able to do something like when I'm sitting and watching YouTube videos. I want to be able to sit in my comfortable chair and do some stitching. Or if I am in the car, we're on a car ride, I want to be able to stitch in the car. I actually took a project on the plane this last few times that I've flown, and that's been really fun for me. So I really, I like being able to take something on the go that's just kind of easy to carry. So, and something you can sit and watch, binge watch something on Netflix and do some stitching. So anyway, so I'm going to resume my cross stitching. So I am probably going to do some floss tube videos. I will probably get those. That might be my next video after this one would be my first floss tube video. As of right now, I'm going to go ahead and do that on this channel, and then depending on how many subscribers I get and that kind of thing, I may do a separate floss tube channel, but as of right now I'm going to just keep it all together on the GWiz65 channel. But what I will do, you guys, is I will make sure that in the title it says what it is, so if you're not interested in looking at anything having to do with cross stitching or needlework, then you can just skip over it. So anyway, and my goal for my my cross stitching is I'd like to complete 2 cross stitch projects in 2018. And also, you guys, I don't know if you have noticed, and many of you have, about at least probably the paper crafters. I don't know about the stitchers out there, but boy, there's such a huge trend in hand stitching on paper crafts that I feel like that's a really nice crossover craft. So some of the projects that I may do that I might show on my floss tube videos will also be maybe paper stitching on paper. So anywho, I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. I don't really have a schedule for how often I'm going to do a floss tube video. That's not going to be something that's every week or anything like that. It would probably be more like once a month or once every other month and that kind of thing. And that leads me to my last goal for 2018 is I am going to try to post a video every week this year. So, and I think I'm on track. I maybe missed that first week while we were on vacation, and so but I'm really going to try to stick to a once a week schedule. I don't know what day that's going to be. I'm not going to get that formal about it. I know I don't really spend a lot of time editing videos and things like that because that's not the part of YouTube that I enjoy. I know I probably would have a lot more subscribers if I spent more time on the quality of my videos, but at this particular time I rather spend time crafting than spend a lot of time editing videos and that sort of thing. So anyway, you guys, so those are my 2018 crafty goals. I will also reserve the right to change them up a little bit, but those numbers that I gave you are my minimums, and I'm really excited about getting going not only on my series and my other projects, but also the stitching. So anyway, I hope you guys all are having a great day, and I will be back to share another video with you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.